knight of the round, sworn defenders of all who oppress the nerd. Now, onto the round table. Listen to what they say, for their words will guide you.
It's another nerdy night where Mike DeMarco is the worst person at giving countdowns after his producer tells him when the time is.
That was Sam. Thank you very much. Get your
It's
voices
another nerdy
straight,
night.
son.
Going to be Ben, the ridiculous Riddick, in another E3 press conference recap, and this time it's for Sony. Cue the live orchestra.
Yeah.
I forgot we didn't pay a live orchestra.
Mike and I are playing. Shut up.
You forgot we have no
We're
budget.
we're air violating and clarineting.
Triangle.
Something.
So, joining me at my round table, as always, is Sam, a.k.a. DJ Fluffkins Chen,
Yo.
and Mike, the blank, the underscore,
Yes.
DeMarco. Hi, guys.
The blank.
Hi, Ben.
Store.
We're going to talk about Sony now,
Yes, we are. I'm
which
excited.
I think is probably the one that we've been most excited to talk about. is the
Every
Sony press
year.
conference.
Every single year.
And I think I just want to let's start with initial reactions. I started with Sam the first time, Mike the second time.
It's your turn.
So for me, I was sold as soon as that live orchestra started playing, and they were doing the music for everything, and it was just so on point. And oh my God, Sony, you gotta stop being so.
Someone
damn
drank
awesome.
the Kool-Aid.
So damn awesome.
So good.
Yeah, that's my initial reaction. Sam.
Yeah, I was really confused. No. My initial reaction was it was a good show. It was really interesting because I kept thinking about how I would experience this in a movie theater, because that is what they did with this press conference.
Yep.
They put people in movie theaters all across the U.S. I don't know if it was all across the world. I think it was just the U.S.
It was us.
Yeah, but that is what it felt like it was to me. Like, I would have liked more explanations. I would have liked a little bit more talking from a more diverse cast. But they showed so much. They did it in a good amount of time. They covered more than Ubi in less time than Ubi. So, you can't have everything. So, yeah, it was good. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, honestly, one of the biggest things that I liked about it was that there wasn't all of this grandstanding between every single video that they showed. It was just let's get to the content. Mike?
Yeah, I'm pretty much right there. Like, right after the conference, like, as it was ending and wrapping up, and right after it, I was kind of torn about my opinion. I was like, it felt very short, and it just didn't feel like a conference. It felt like we were watching a bunch of trailers back to back. But after that, like, after getting through those thoughts, I was like, actually, it's kind of amazing. It was kind of like the best conference you could have. The only real time that they stopped doing trailers and they did something was when they brought out Kojima, and it was fucking awesome. So yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. It just took some calibration thinking about it, but in the end, it was amazing.
I mean, you only remember the Kojima thing, but they also
there was
stopped
some
the
more
thing for Crash Bandicoot.
Yes. And they had Andy House come out, and
when Andy House came out
To introduce Kojima.
So I mean, are we just going to start with Kojima? Is that how this podcast is going to start?
No. Let's. Well, I guess my list isn't really necessarily in
All right,
order
fine. Let's start with Kojima.
Let's start with Kojima.
Damn right. We're starting with Kojima.
Can we talk about the fact that he walked on the stage too fast? That was great.
It was such an awesome intro, but then he just got a little bit ahead of those Billie Jean lights.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was like he was playing Destiny Raid, and then he just ran across the bridge before it was forward.
Before it was ready.
Yep.
But he doesn't die because he's God mode.
That or what he did was he got really drunk before playing the raid and just went invisible as a hunter and ran through it.
That guy.
You know,
That guy.
That guy.
yeah.
But holy shit! Like I did predict Kojima would be there and we'd see some stuff. We saw so much more of this game than I expected.
Oh, it was great.
No gameplay or anything. Fair enough.
No. We didn't see a whole lot of the game. We saw in-engine footage.
Did you hear the rest of my statement? Than expected. I expected concept art, maybe.
Yeah.
And that was it. We saw
maybe
like
a
a
name.
full trailer of the game. That's pretty impressive for how long he's actually been working on this game,
Yeah.
potentially. Norman Reedus is back, which is great. There was no Konami clashing there with Silent Hills. And the game makes no fucking sense, which is perfect. Like, who knows what's going on in that trailer whatsoever?
I do think it was announced too early.
You think so?
Yeah, when do you think you're going to see this game, Mike?
I think we
I
could
want
see
you
it.
to be honest with yourself.
Yeah?
When do you think you're going to see this game? Are you going to answer?
I'm thinking.
The stream is lagging. The stream is waiting. Okay, while Mike...
I'll say November 2018.
Wow. You are a lot more
Pessimistic?
optimistic than I
Seriously?
anticipated. Yeah.
It's not Metal Gear Solid 5.
Now who has the haterade? I mean, here's the thing. Maybe we should revisit this very, very briefly. What is the problem with announcing quote-unquote too early for the typical developer? What's the problem? I mean,
I think it'll build too much hype, but at least it's a Kojima game, I'm sure.
And
The hype before the
that's
trailer
what I'm saying.
already.
I'm saying if more than anything, Kojima's like playing towards expectations now and not playing towards the hype.
Yeah.
You know, he's saying, you know what? Maybe this isn't going to take forever. Because if we are expecting it to take 5 years and he's giving us trailer in-game footage now, maybe it won't take 5 years.
Yeah.
The engine footage.
Sorry, in-game engine footage.
Just like MGS5, where every cutscene's in-game footage.
Yeah, okay. Anyways. But, like, that to me is what I take from this mindset is that, like, if it was someone other than Kojima, I could definitely understand them announcing a game 3 to 4
4 or 5
years,
years, yeah.
is way too far in advance. But I think he's actually taking expectations, moving them in the other direction. So I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I think Kojima's a little bit of a special case overall. Not necessarily because he deserves it. I think he does, but not everyone does. But because of the situation that he's in right now where he got cut off from Konami and Konami's done making games and then Sony scooped him up and they're courting him, I think he's in a little bit of a special situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's part of why I think you're not seeing this game until September 2019.
I don't know. I think that's way too far.
No, I think that is just far enough.
All right, put it on the books.
Yeah.
Take some notes.
September
I mean-
2019.
Yeah.
Being
I think there's some part about this is
Dead
like
Stranding or whatever.
Dead Stranding.
Stranding. Yeah. I mean, I think if for no other reason what we're talking about right now, this would be the biggest way to show the dichotomy between Sony and Microsoft. Like Microsoft is placing bets in the right places and just moving steadily forward. Sony's making a big bet.
Yeah.
And I think Sony only has so many big bets to make. If Microsoft is successful with their Windows Play Anywhere box platform thing.
Potentially.
Because if Sony doesn't get VR right and Microsoft does, game over.
I don't
For
think.
a longer
I don't
console.
think
Microsoft's
VR
VR being what? Oculus?
Yeah. But I mean, like the support around it and getting it.
Getting games for it.
Yeah.
I honestly think that PlayStation VR is going to be the thing that
Sells VR.
Yeah.
think so,
exactly.
too.
So do you want to talk about what we saw?
Yeah, let's go right into
a la
VR.
VR from
Yeah.
this conference.
Yeah.
So
We saw a
much.
lot.
We
Now-
saw everything.
So much.
I do think the message was a little unclear because they introduced like the VR and then they had a huge slew of just trailers. I'm not sure where it
Yeah.
got cut off or
and
not.
I think
So the
it's
last-
clear where you get cut
so-
off because they put the date out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Ben.
I was going to say the same thing.
Okay.
It cut off right before the Call of Duty trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything between them starting talking about VR to the Call of Duty trailer was all VR capable.
Yeah. I mean, I think part of this is putting it into perspective that not every game is going to be VR.
Yes.
Or sorry.
Not every game is going to be
fully require
VR.
you to play VR.
Right.
VR is going to be an enhancement much like 3D was.
Yes.
For the very brief period 3D was available.
But in general, you're going to play anything on VR because they'll have the fake screen that the big screen that you can play in the VR environment of any game.
Yeah.
But yeah, the VR enhanced games.
Yeah. So, Detroit.
Well, we didn't talk about VR games.
Wait. Oh,
let's talk about the VR
Detroit
games.
Let's talk
Star
about
Wars, the Battlefront game.
I'm excited about
Resident
that.
Evil.
Not yet. Star Wars Battlefront, the X-wing game.
Yeah.
Looks pretty great. Do we think that's going to be any more than just what it was? Like, is it going to be a full game? Is it going to have?
So
No.
I'm
Or
reading,
Or is it going to be Battlefront, where it's just multiplayer in space?
I'm reading VR Mission for Battlefront.
Exactly.
So it's just one,
that's
like,
what I'm seeing
one
as
and
well.
done thing.
Which to me, so Battlefront has those missions that you can play either on your own or with one extra person.
Okay.
This is going to be another mission that is VR, and it's going to be like a 15-minute experience.
That's disappointing. It could at least be a
Okay.
couple missions and all be like space missions.
I mean, who knows? There might be more than one eventually. But the fact that EA and Battlefront is entertaining the idea of supporting VR in that
It's a
way.
good step.
Exactly. And that to me only proves that if they find it successful in this Battlefront mission,
Yeah.
that there's going to be more to do with Battlefront 2.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Just to be clear, Resident Evil 7 was VR.
Yes.
Full game playable
Full
in
game played
VR.
Yeah.
So-
and I'm just going to tell you right now that is a big whole bag of nope.
You're never going to play that.
Yeah,
unless
I'm not
it's
gonna do it.
for Let's Play. Right,
Unless
Ben?
it's for Let's Play.
And then in which case we're going to put a blonde wig on him and dress him up all pretty so his screams could be indistinguishable.
Yeah, so aside from Resident Evil 7 being a full-on VR experience, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, which apparently is the name, so they're pulling Resident Evil and Biohazard together for once,
Yeah.
and a first-person horror game.
Yeah.
Like, jumping from 6 to 7, that's a major difference in gameplay.
Yeah.
It's like they're going back to the bones of what Resident Evil is.
Kind of, but not in design. In
No.
in genre, like
In genre, yeah.
but the design's completely new for Resident Evil. Like Resident Evil's never been first person or just like a walking horror game. Did they even show guns in that trailer? Did they show any like?
didn't.
I don't remember seeing anything either.
I don't think so.
It's like Silent Hills as Resident Evil. I don't know.
Could be
Or
interesting.
PT, I should say, that we've actually played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see more, at least.
The game looks terrifying. When that whole trailer was going on, I had to hide behind the curtain in
Yeah.
the kitchen and kind of just like look at the TV so I could hide very quickly if I needed to. The mannequins scared me, and that was like 10 seconds
Yeah.
into the freaking trailer.
Yeah. It was great. I love it. Love it.
Batman.
Batman
yeah,
VR,
so-
yeah.
That I think is going to be very similar to
Yeah.
the
X-Wing.
Battlefront mission.
Yeah,
but
short experience.
I don't even care.
What can they do that really like that using Arkham as
fuck
a
with you.
I guess, but using Arkham as a thing for VR, just I would never even think of that. Like Batman. Like
But
let's
it's
do a Batman VR
Rocksteady.
thing.
You know, I trust.
Yeah.
That's a developer I trust.
Yeah, and that's valid. I think it'll be cool whatever it is, but we have no idea what it is.
I mean, I take it and go back to that part near the end of Arkham where like Joker is really just messing with you, and then you become the Joker, and like you're just going through this like mind maze.
Yeah.
Like the way that messed with me on console, if I get that in VR, that could be pretty good.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 15, the VR mode or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not super clear on what it means. There is at some point in the game, I guess you can unlock a mini game where you can play as Prompto for certain things, and that's the VR experience.
Yeah,
I don't know what that actually means for the whole game. Like, I'm not gonna play the game to a point and be like, oh, it's VR time, and then go and change to VR and play it for 20 minutes and then go back to 15. I don't know how it's gonna work.
To me, it's kind of disappointing because as both a gamer and as someone who would look at the company holistically, like I want to know how much out of that 50 is like real gameplay experience. Like how many hours out of the 50 games that they say are going to be PSVR compatible?
Agreed.
Are actually going to like
full real games.
Is that like 50 hours of gameplay? Like everyone's got an hour of gameplay in their game? Like that's what I want to know.
Now, in the case of 15 though, I could see myself jacking in to 15 to go drive around passenger in the car in VR. Yeah. And just listen to the radio, Final Fantasy 8-bit tunes or whatever, remix tunes, and just looking at the environment. Because that game is beautiful, and that would be fun.
Could be cool.
Have your boy band with you, like just chatting and shooting the shit. It could be cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are what I have on my list. What else for VR did we really see?
Farpoint.
Farpoint
right?
Looks really good.
That looks cool.
And that looks like a full game.
Yes, it does.
It looks so good. So good.
Do we know anything about it? That's the first I've seen of it.
No, there's been some news. Was some news about it prior to E3, but not a whole lot more beyond what we saw.
Okay. Last Guardian? We got a date?
Yeah.
How
surprised is everyone
very soon.
that it's coming out in October?
Yeah, October 25th, 2016. It's very close.
That's really close.
I mean, the funny thing is...
the game's been in dev for 7 years, so it's not that much of a surprise, but it's still cool.
Ben, you missed it because... So, when we were watching the stream here, I was having it on my computer, so I could screenshot stuff. And I was a good 5-10 seconds ahead of everyone else watching on our TV. And I saw the release date come out. I'm like, hey, Mike, guess what?
It's like, shut up, Sam. Did it all day.
It's just a shame that your that your prediction was wrong, though, Sam.
Oh, I was totally wrong. I think I've scored 0 for the show.
I don't even remember all my predictions.
I mean, I predicted stuff for Neo and Scorpio. That Neo's not here, Scorpio's not here. Those are points I'm never getting back.
Oh man!
In all honesty, I haven't gone through and calculated the points, but I'll give you the heads up that I will give you partial credit for getting the fact that they did announce a release month. Right. They just also announced today, and I'll give you points for the fact that at least Scorpio was mentioned in the Microsoft conference.
We'll detail all up in the next NKR.
Yeah, NKR. I would be disappointed by these points, except we're also getting Lego Star Wars Force Awakens.
Yes.
Playable demo now.
Available now.
Yeah, what a weird thing to close the Sony conference with.
Lego is awesome.
Yeah.
Star Wars is awesome.
Ben is a major fan.
Every single Lego game out there, I agree that Lego is awesome, but
it's a weird closer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed still. We've known about the game; it's not new, but I'm still a little disappointed. It's not just a Dimensions thing, which isn't really Sony. But have you?
But doesn't that just mean you're getting actually more content?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, they could have made a super level pack for Force Awakens or something, you know. But I mean, it's cool.
Like Force Awakens, where it's only one movie.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah. But I mean, tangentially connected. Have you seen the trailer for Lego Dimensions Year 2? Holy shit!
There's a lot of stuff.
They pretty much detail 90% of what's going to be in Year 2, and there's so much crap in there that you would not ever expect in the Lego game, like Gremlins, the A-Team. They're doing Harry Potter and Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters, the girls. But it's insane. You should watch it. Sonic was the tag on the teaser.
That was pretty cool.
It's insane. Cool. Anyway, Horizon.
Actually, real quick before we go into Horizon, Shattermage brought up that his only disappointment in the show was Days Gone.
Oh.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I think the gameplay demo was a little lacking.
They should not have had the gameplay demo.
Yeah.
And if they did have the
and that was the closer, actually.
I didn't count that.
We
as
forgot
the
about it
because they talked about it in the mini. in the beginning of the
they did the
conference.
the trailer in the beginning and then the gameplay at the end.
And I honestly feel like they just should have done the gameplay when they talked
Probably
about
they should have.
I think they should have not done the gameplay.
Yeah.
It could have been a better part. It's kind of like the same thing as Final Fantasy 15. They picked a really bad thing to show.
I think no.
This was better than 15.
I think they picked it for a reason. I just think they didn't realize, one, where it would play in the show, but like two, really like what were we expecting? Like what did we think we were going to get out of that? And
It looked like it just reminded me of World War Z. Like that's all I saw from that.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah.
Just the zombies just crawling, creating platforms on each other and shit.
And I love Sony Bend, but I just can't be excited about Days Gone.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I want to be excited about it because I love Bend.
What else have
But-
they done? What group is that?
Siphon Filter wasn't they were Siphon Filter, weren't they?
It's possible.
I'm
I'm looking it up.
90% sure
Keep talking.
that they did Siphon Filter.
That's pretty much all I've done. They did Golden Abyss and Fight for
they did
Fortune.
the Siphon Filter games, and they did Uncharted Golden Abyss more recently.
Okay, well, I mean, I would like to see more. That's where I'm at on that game. It looks interesting. I want to see more.
I guess maybe I just really wanted another Siphon Filter game.
Sure.
And that might be my main disappointment because
Yeah.
I love Siphon
Ben,
Filter.
wave your arms everywhere. You're good.
You're going to be really amused when you watch this later.
Yeah. So, Horizon. Back to Horizon. Holy
Yeah.
shit, that game. It keeps looking better every time they show it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I don't even know what else to say about it. It just looks great. I can't wait.
I think I have a pretty good screenshot that we could probably pull up where you have her like literally trying to extract like the thing out of
When she
with
man.
the spear, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
It's fucking cool.
It's so cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that's it's interesting in the beginning, and then you're told what it is, and you're kind of like, and then you see it, and you're like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
It's cool. When she hacks the the bull thing, and then starts oh my god. It's so
Even
fucking-
them like switching over to like her weapon screen and trying to figure out like she pull out like grenades to shoot or something. I don't know what it
And
was.
it's a
but it was
little
just,
thing, but I also like how when she does go to change weapons or pulls up her weapon wheel, it doesn't stop time and it doesn't stay in real time. It goes into this little slow-mo thing, so you're still kind of dodging or moving around.
Yeah.
But you can pick your weapon at the same time.
Yeah, it was
Very cool.
Very
yeah,
cool.
it's kind of how The Witcher works.
Ben, wave your arms in the air.
Like you just don't care.
That's making it worse.
Oh,
Holy shit.
oh my god.
You're being attacked by green and purple goo.
Okay.
Okay, anyway. So yeah, Horizon looks fucking cool, and I can't wait till that
We
game
should
comes
just
out.
make Ben do jumping jacks during the show.
The whole time.
Oh, it fixed.
Yeah, it
I did
fixed.
jumping jacks and it fixed it. We're good.
It's March, right? Isn't that the current date? They got delayed, but I think
No,
March.
February 28th.
February. Oh, February 28th. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
March -1.
March -1.
That's a good way to think about it. All
March 0.
Detroit.
Detroit
is the next game.
Oh, it looks so good.
And the way they did that trailer was just perfect.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
I really
Because,
need to
I
watch
mean,
it again.
You were like walking
They-
around during the trailer.
Food came right then,
yeah.
so I kind of was in and out of it. But
They showed the bones of what a Quantic Dream game is.
yes,
With that trailer, and it's all of the different choices that you make leading up to that one point, and all of the different outcomes of it, and it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Oh my
it was a
God.
Choose
really
your own
well done
adventure
trailer.
on cocaine.
yeah, on cocaine.
On cocaine, the game.
I was confused going in and out of the trailer. I was confused that we didn't see Kara anywhere, or what was Kara originally. What did she appear at all, or were they just showing us another character that you're going to play as
I
in the
mean,
game?
it could be something along the lines of like this is your like tutorial mission or something. You know, like
Because I mean, the other games have multiple characters. Like Heavy Rain, you
Yeah.
play as 4 people.
Yeah.
So,
So it could be another character. It could be
Yeah.
a tutorial. It could be a number of things. It was awesome.
This is the second character that they've shown for this game.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we started with the tech demo with Kara, where we had her in the factory, and then last year we got the Detroit reveal where she was like, actually, we're seeing what she was in the game and stuff. And then this was completely different than that trailer.
It was great.
But man, I love Quantic Dream. I'm down. No matter what they make, I'm down.
Can we talk about Call of Duty?
Yeah.
AKA the trailer that like I had no idea what it was.
I was very confused for the most
Yeah,
of
I
it.
didn't know what it was either.
Impressed.
Impressed?
Yeah.
I, like at face value, I'd definitely play it.
Yeah, I really generally don't care about Call of Duty. I pick them up sparingly as they get cheap or whatever and play through the campaign and I'm done. But the space fighting and even the grappling, which is kind of being overdone as a thing right now in gaming, looks cool in that game. The animation of like pulling someone to you and doing the thing kind of, even in the demo, got overdone. But you kind of get used to that playing that kind of game. Interested.
It was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
If it's got a good campaign, I'm
still
down.
not going to play it.
Yeah. That's fine. It's Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I
mean,
definitely mostly would pass
exactly,
it.
It's me.
It's okay. You'll be
Yeah.
on the slopes while we're playing it.
I hope Steep has a great VR experience incorporated in it.
Well, then we won't be able to say no.
Yeah, exactly.
This was a big one, I think, for me at least. The Crash Trilogy remastered.
yeah.
Holy shit. That's awesome.
We-
Me and Emily both are very excited to play Crash again.
Yeah.
We're-
Even the way they introed it was great.
Was cool.
Him walking on stage.
And this
the
Crash Shadow was...
Yeah. It was
They
good.
did some cool stuff with production this year.
It was good.
And again, that live orchestra
Makes it...
playing Crash
Yeah,
music as
very
he walked
cool.
out. Every press conference should have a live orchestra.
Yeah.
God, it was so great.
But yeah, so they didn't show any of the Crash remastered, but it is just remastering, so it can't take that
gonna-
long, right?
It's going to look good. It's gonna be fun.
Within 2017, I hope.
Yeah, I would think so.
And then Crash is going to be in Skylanders, which is fine. I don't play or care for Skylanders, but
Hey,
Spyro did it.
It's a
Crash.
pretty cool, high quality
yes.
Crash toy out
And
there.
it's a very well like the game does well. The game sells like crazy and makes a ton of money. So
It's the only one that is selling like crazy.
pretty much,
and, money.
yeah. That's all
Can
I've
we
got
talk
actually on my
about-
list.
That's
Can
all
we
you
talk
have.
about
Well,
the
no, then I have
biggest,
Spider-Man.
most exciting announcement?
Yep,
No. I think that was it. I think that was it.
that was it.
I think that was it. I don't think there's anything else.
Everything else was
Nothing
fucking
else important happened during this
throwaway.
conference.
Yeah, making fucking Spider-Man.
So yeah, fucking Spider-Man. That trailer looked pretty fucking great.
My God, it looks so good. And what's more exciting is the fact that Marvel's actually backing the game.
Yeah.
It is PlayStation exclusive.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. From looking at the trailer, I couldn't tell if any of it was gameplay.
Didn't look like it to me.
Like what it was happening looked like gameplay, but the way it played out did not look like gameplay. So I want to see the game.
Yeah.
But the way it played out, like it looks like very well done Spider-Man. You know, he's very accurate in the way he moves, and it's like Civil War was.
It looks pretty. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I will say I was mildly disappointed because this is the one that I tried to cheat on
Your
as far as
prediction.
my predictions go. I was not fed the correct information. You know who you are watching this show.
Yes.
So thanks
Cheater,
for that.
cheater.
But I still hold on that it's coming out March 2017.
I don't know if they didn't show gameplay. I don't know about that
March
soon.
2017.
All right,
Just watch. It's going to come out February 28th.
February 28th, 2017.
March Day Zero.
Yeah, looks great. I want to see more. I miss Spider-Man.
God.
There hasn't been a really good Spider-Man game in a long time.
Yeah.
I started
thought-
Amazing, and it wasn't bad.
What?
They were the Amazing Spider-Man games weren't awful.
I didn't play Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I played Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Yeah,
And I loved it. I platinumed
it's
that
cool.
one.
It's cool, but
I platinumed it.
platinumed it. So right.
I mean, that to me is a good indicator of how much I like the game.
Yeah.
Is how much
If
I'm
you put the
willing
time
to go
in, especially
through
that
all
kind of
the
game.
minutia to platinum it.
Yeah. Yeah, interested. I want to see more.
Woo.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Do you guys have anything else for Sony?
Let's see. I think that's it.
I have, yeah.
We talked about Resident Evil. We talked about Days Gone, Last
Yep,
Guardian,
yep.
Kojima, God of War. Looks awesome.
Yeah. I don't think we really sat down and talked about God of War too much, though.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. I think all of
that was pre-show a little bit.
Before.
Yeah. Super surprised. I even throughout the whole thing that they showed, I was like, that's Kratos, but this, I don't know if this is God of War. It's kind of weird. And it's really like, there's nothing about that game that's God of War except for Kratos. And even he's not very much Kratos. He has shades of Kratos, but he's not full on Kratos.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'm really excited. I think
it's good, yeah. I think it's a good direction that's different. But it's weird to do a game it's kind of like Resident Evil, where they're doing essentially a sequel, even though it's a reboot, kind of. That's so much of a departure from the original game's gameplay. Because this game looks a lot more like a Dark Souls, kind of mixed with like a Resident Evil, where the camera's stuck behind him and not free flowing. And yeah, it's weird, but I like what it looks like. I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be really cool.
I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Yeah, it sounds like they're gonna mess with some cool mechanics too, where you have your son always with you, and you can like gift him experience and stuff, and grow him and stuff, which is interesting.
It'll be cool to see.
Yeah, I want to see it develop. How far do we think along that is? That looked like gameplay for the most part.
Yeah, I think
there was a guy manipulating it.
Yeah,
we had the 4 camera angles.
That's true. We had the 4 camera angles. So
I think
2017.
Q2 2017.
Okay.
It'll be.
I
It'll be
think
March 30th.
that was something that Sony had that the others didn't. Is Sony had their games that were coming out this year with The Last Guardian.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Then they had Horizon Zero Dawn, which is confirmed.
Yep.
Q1 2017. I think God of War 3 or God of War 4, God of War, whatever
God of War
we're calling it, is Q3 2017. I think Detroit Becoming Human is going to be Q3 2017. I think
Resident Evil
7,
is January 24th.
Oh yeah, that's right. January 24th.
That's really soon. That's a lot sooner than I expected.
Days Gone. That's probably Q2, Q3 2017. Spider-Man, March 2017. Crash Bandicoot 2017.
Yeah. Mostly near future.
Yeah.
Which is very good.
Yep. No, I'm excited. So I guess ratings, and I guess we'll start with me this time. I'm giving Sony a 9 for this because, again, just for all of the things that I was just saying, these are all things that are coming. There were a lot of new things that are exciting, and I think their tempo throughout the whole thing was great.
Yep.
And that live orchestra. God damn it. That
Just brought it all together. Put a little bow on it.
I get it. Because they have bows.
Sam, what's your rating?
All right. My
Sony?
rating, you know what? I'm going to go to 8. I'm going to go to 8. I will say this. Like, the only thing I really didn't like about this was the questions that were left from certain parts. And I think it was probably done intentionally, especially with the VR portion.
Yeah.
I feel like they wanted you to see some of the titles and get hyped up for it, but they weren't necessarily being true to be like, all right, well,
they want you to come play
an
them.
hour gameplay.
Right.
It's just one mission in Battlefront. Like, they were really going for this, like, oh, look, Star Wars, yeah! Sackboy was excited. So there was a little bit of like, I thought they could be more true to what they were doing because they did have a lot of great stuff. But 8, that's my highest for the show so far. So
yeah.
Mike, how about you?
I'm giving them a 9. I was questioning it. Like I thought I would give them a fairly mid-range rating right after the show, but as I just dwelled on it, it's just like no, the show was perfect, nearly. nearly perfect. That's why
It
it's
was
a
like
9.
me with Batman vs Superman.
I suppose, but we are not in agreement on that subject.
Wow. If it was that, then no. Sorry. Can I go back and give it a 2?
But yeah, so a 9. Today was a 7, 8, 9 for the conferences. PlayStation pulled out, unexpectedly pulled out. I thought Microsoft pulled a really tough, like a really well done conference, and Sony still managed to beat them out in the end.
Sure.
God.
Just saying.
Sure.
Fanboyism
They
aside.
had the stuff. I mean, like, the only thing that they really pulled out was Kojima, I think. They did a good job with everything else,
Spider-Man.
but like it wasn't.
But presentation is important too.
Crash
And they
Bandicoot. Presentation
nailed,
is very important.
They nailed it. Everything is soon, and it's just game.
I wanted more answers to my question.
You'll get them
I
eventually.
wanted more tall people.
You wanted more Aisha Tyler?
Yeah, exactly. I wanted more screaming, but that's just fangirl.
Yeah, more Woo Girl.
How about Sony press conference had Nope guy.
Nope, guy.
Oh, I didn't
Where
hear
was
that.
that?
That was when they announced VR for Resident Evil 7.
Oh, was it you, Ben?
Was it me?
Nope.
Nope.
It was.
No,
it
no,
was
no,
me.
no, no, no.
I was at the E3 press conference and I was just like, nope.
Can't wait.
God. So, all right. Yeah.
That's it. We
my
finished.
cap's ready for me to be done.
Yeah. So all that's left, theoretically, assuming they do anything of importance tomorrow, Nintendo's Treehouse starts at 9 a.m.
Woo!
our time,
Yay.
and it's not a traditional conference, so we'll probably decide later if we're actually going to do a video on it. Cause
Yeah, stay tuned to the Nerdy Nights Twitter.
Who knows what that Treehouse is going to be? We might just have to do a video on Zelda, period, because that's supposedly what the main thing they're talking about in general. So, yeah. As of now, that's it for E3.
And then I
conferences.
guess stay tuned for next week's Nerdy Nights, because that's probably going to be we'll do like an E3 awards topic, and we'll go over the outcome of our predictions. It's pretty much all of our predictions.
Spoiler, I lost.
Pretty much all of our predictions were covered in this.
Yeah. We're all going to have partial, like, less than 1 point, but partial points in there
I'm
somewhere.
going for the lowest score possible.
That's your goal?
That's my goal.
That was the going
I
in.
still
That was your
think
goal.
my Nintendo will continue to do what they want and ignore what we want.
Yeah, because that's valid.
That's not a prediction. That is a statement.
That is a
of
statement
life.
of fact.
Fact.
That's just what happens every
You
year.
get docked points for that, just so you know. That's like -2 because you're trying to cheat. You're trying to cheat in a game where the points don't matter. -2.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, say goodnight.
Yeah. Good night, Ben. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, you can follow us all on Twitter. I am at BRidiculous. That's BRIDDICKULOUS. You can follow Sam pretty much everywhere on the internet as DJ Fluffkins, and I really do mean anywhere. That's his Pornhub username. I saw it on his computer. And of course, you can find Mike on Twitter at MikeV. That's MAIK.
Yes, you can.
V. And of course, don't forget to follow everything Nerdy Nights related at nerdy_nights on Twitter and on our website, www.nkrn.org. If you're watching this on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button. On YouTube, hit the subscribe. And of course, give us some ratings on iTunes because I love to know about me. Guys, thank you so much
Tweet
for
at Bad Riddick.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that, you should do stuff at things.
You should play video games and
I like how you can't think of
Watch
the
our
outro,
shows.
and we're talking about Nintendo tomorrow.
Yep.
We're talking about Zelda tomorrow.
I'm really
Nintendo.
tired. Guys, go out and defend the realm of the Nerdy Night, and until next week, until tomorrow, remember
tomorrow.
it's dangerous to go alone. Okay.